It's a new financial year, so it's time to start my new diary.
What?
For my car expenses, silly. I need a diary.
You just call me silly.
Yes.
That's rude. Yes, well, seeing we're on the topic of car expenses, let's do a movie. Welcome back to GoTax Live. We have a special video just for you where we will nut out the 2 ways you can claim your work-related car expenses. Lyndall, what is the first and easiest way to claim your car expenses?
Wait! Before I talk about the expenses, we must talk about when you can claim them.
Okay, Lyndall, can you give me some of your intelligent expertise and enlighten us as to when you can claim your car expenses?
Just like our tax return says, you can claim your car expenses if you are using your car to perform your job, travelling between workplaces and to go from job site to job site. You can also claim your car if your base of operations is your home and you have no fixed workplace, or if you are carrying bulky tools and there is no secure place for your tools at work.
What about the traps?
Well, we have had many clients that feel that driving to and from work can be claimed. Regardless of what they say at the neighbour's barbecue, it is not a cost that is connected with your job, and this is the reason why. Your employer doesn't pay you to drive to work. He pays you when you enter the building and the clock starts ticking. The tax office operate in a similar way. So the time you take to get to work has nothing to do with your work and the earning of your wages.
Well, I am enlightened. What are the methods?
The first and easiest way to claim your car expenses is through the cents per kilometre method.
That's right, Lyndall. You can claim up to 5,000 kilometres by using this method. So, if you travel 2,500 kilometres per year, running to the post office and picking up supplies for your office, the government reckons that it costs you around 68 cents per kilometre to cover all those car costs, like your fuel, rego, servicing, etc. So that gives you a tax deduction of $1,700. And for instance, if you did 7,000 kilometres during the year running around for your employer, you are still limited to the 5,000 kilometres at 68 cents. So regardless of how many kilometres you exceed 5,000, you are only ever limited to the 5,000. That will give you a tax deduction of $3,400. Lyndall, what records do you need to keep for this method?
All you need to do is note down the date you travelled, why you were travelling, and this needs to be specific, like posting the mail, where you were travelling from, where you were travelling to, and the total kilometres that you travelled.
Is that all?
Yep. Then just total all of your kilometres up, and at the end of the year, enter them into your GoTax e-tax return.
Sounds like a really easy way to track your kilometres and get a bit of extra cash in your pocket. What else do you have for us, Lyndall?
Well, if you're expecting to travel over 5,000 kilometres for work, the better deduction for you may be the logbook method, which you are an expert in, Mark. So how about you enlighten us this time?
Why can't you do it?
No.
Okay, well, the first thing you need to do is get a logbook. Now, you need to be aware there's a specific format for this logbook, and you need to follow it. You can download the format and the logbook, which are all in one, just for ease of use for you from our site, www.gotax.com.au. Now, to use the logbook method, you need to keep the log going for a period of 12 weeks. You need to understand that the 12 weeks needs to be consecutive and an average reflection of the usage of the car during the year. As a tip, you only need to do this once every 5 years if your usage is consistent year to year. You should also note that all items in the logbook need to be completed, so no dittos and no blank spaces. Do any of that and you will invalidate that particular line of entry. If you intend on doing this logbook, you need to make sure you keep all the receipts for your car costs.
Car costs. What costs are they?
Good question, Lyndall. Just picture your number plates, one at the front and one at the back of the car. And at any time you open up your wallet to pay a cost between those two number plates, keep the receipt. Have I missed anything, Lyndall?
Yes, you have missed something. The GoTax site does all of the calculations for you. All you need to do is punch the numbers in and hey presto, your motor vehicle totals will come out at the other end. It's just like eating corn.
Great. Thanks, Lyndall.
Thanks, Mark.
Well, that wraps up another informative segment of GoTax Live. Keep up to date by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and if you're ready to go and do your tax return, head to gotax.com.au and get started.